Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. This week is slightly different because I'm going to be doing an Ocado shop, which I've got here, and then I'm also trying an Abel and Cole box. I've been doing quite a lot of thinking about kind of what we're eating and health and things like that. Everything is fine, like stable as it can be with like my cancer, but just trying to think about my family and kind of what we're eating, and just trying to be a little bit more mindful about the quality of the food we're eating and kind of where it comes from. So I'm trying to go a little bit more down the kind of free range, higher welfare, organic kind of route, and also cut a lot of the snacking on junk and kind of go a bit more towards healthy snacks and home baked snacks and things like that. So you might notice a few changes in kind of what I'm buying, but all of my meals are still going to be kind of home cooked, healthy family food. So hopefully they will be helpful to you. And obviously if you're not bothered about kind of buying the higher welfare or the organic or whatever, you can obviously shop where you normally shop and get the ingredients you normally get, and hopefully still find the recipes useful. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and I just feel like health wise, you know, just making the best choices we can afford, really. So the budget probably has been increased slightly to factor those things in, and it's by no means perfect. I'm not going completely kind of UPF free, organic, that kind of thing. It's sort of where we can afford, and obviously I've still got Archie and Henry, who are still relatively young and still kind of like some snacky bits. So yeah, it's not going to be a completely perfect shop, but I've tried to make some changes. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. I've also got a new microphone, so let me know in the comments if you think the sound is any better. I noticed on some of my videos the sound varies quite a lot depending whether or not I'm filming from here or doing the shopping, or like in the kitchen it's very echoey. So I thought maybe a mic might help eliminate some of that kind of background noise. So let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm going to show you what I've picked up from Ocado and give you the price. And then I'll show you my Abel and Cole box as well and give you the price. And then obviously there'll be a total and a meal plan. So yeah, let's get having a look what I grabbed. Oh, and also just to say thank you for all my new subscribers. I've had quite a lot of people subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I've got loads and loads of playlists of kind of really budget shops and frugal meals and money saving tips, things like that. So if you're new, delve into some of these slightly older videos, and yeah, let's get going. Okay, so I've grabbed some fruit and veg from Ocado as well, but obviously I have got some fruit and more veg coming on the Abel and Cole, so I'll show you that as well. But I grabbed some of the organic raspberries. I had a little money off coupon, so I got the organic ones of those. Henry loves raspberries, so they won't last very long. I've also got some strawberries. These are just the normal Ocado family pack of strawberries. They look really, really tasty. Oh, look, and they're from the UK. Woo, it's getting warmer. And so I got those. And then there's a fill your fridge for £5 deal. So I'll show you what I grabbed on that deal as I go, but these pineapple pots were on there. So I grabbed 2 of those. Yanis loves pineapple and they're really handy portion for him to take to work. So I grabbed those. It's cheap, obviously, to buy a pineapple and chop it up, but I thought because they were on the deal, I would just grab those for ease. So I've got those, and then also some easy peelers. And then I think I've got some apples and bananas coming on my Abel and Cole, so you'll see those in a minute. And then I've got some sweet potatoes. I thought I'm going to stick those in, maybe do like a sausage tray bake. Or do some sweet potato mash on the side of dinners. So I've got some sweet potatoes. I've got a 3-pack of red onions because they're really handy to go in any dish. And then these were on the fill your fridge for £5 as well. Just a little steam bag of tender stem broccoli. I love broccoli. And then these looked really, really nice. Some organic cherry tomatoes. They're on the vine. They look delish. Oh, look, Essex, UK. I love it when everything's warming up and we get loads of produce from the UK. They look really, really nice. And then I've got some baby beetroots. These were also on the 5 for £5, or fill your fridge for £5 deal, but you get 5 things. So I think 5 for £5 would be good. Yeah, these are British as well. I love baby beetroots. I've got those. And then I've got some of this whole milk, which is the free range organic blue milk. I think that was on an offer, so it wasn't too much more than the normal milk. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to buy. I was going to get some from Abel and Cole, but it was quite pricey from there. So I thought I would just get the organic one from Ocado. And then I've got some cloudy apple juice, which is not from concentrate. So it's really good, high in vitamin C for the boys. And then I've got this chunky chicken soup. It's like a sort of curried sort of coconut. It's a bit like a korma-y kind of Thai vibe soup. Yanis likes having soup and bread sometimes for lunch at the weekend. So either he'll have 2 portions or we might share that one. And then I've got some chocolate mousses just for the boys for a little after dinner pudding. This was also on the fill your fridge for £5. So instead of the Greek yogurt, I got, spin it round. I got a natural set yogurt, but I'm sure, you know, it would taste very similar. So I've got that one. And then we're going to have a bit of a treat meal at the weekend. So we wanted some steak. These are obviously very expensive. I did go for the organic ones. So they're the organic beef fillet steaks. So they look really, really tasty. Going to do those with some layered potatoes, where I slice like potatoes and onion and cook them in the oven with milk and then top with some cheese. And we're going to have it with the tender stem broccoli. And then I've got some little pizza, like baguette, flatbread things in the freezer. So the boys will probably have pizza on the night that we have steak. I've got an extra mature cheese. This is the bigger one because I am completely out of everything. It's a thing when you do 2 cheaper shops. It's actually a bit of a false economy because this shop was more expensive because I've run out of everything. But there we go. Can't have it all. I've got some ham, and this is naked ham without nitrates in, so that looks really tasty. I've got 2 of these higher welfare. These are really, really good value. You get like 3 good sized legs in there, so it's the thigh and the drumstick. And I normally remove the skin, season them up with some seasonings and some oil, and then air fry them and shred all the meat off. And they're really, really good for soups, sandwiches, salads, whatever you want to use them for. So they're only £1.50. So I've got 2 of those. And again, I think it's just because it's not pre-prepared, you know, you have to sort of take a bit of effort. Things are cheaper. So yeah, they look really nice. And then I've got a gammon joint for Sunday, which is ready to roast, boneless gammon with honey glaze. There was a coupon off that one, so that's why I got that one and not a just normal gammon joint. Apologies if I sound a bit snuffly. I've got a bit of a cold. I've had a sore throat and now I'm very, very bunged up. So apologies if I sound a little bit coldy. I've got a couple of, I thought I only ordered 1 of these. So either they've given me 2 by accident or I clicked 2. But they look really nice, and we'll probably use 1 for sandwiches and 1 for a dinner to go with pesto pasta. So it's gently smoked British pork, no nitrates. It looks really delish. So when we've eaten it, I'll maybe put on the screen what we think of it, but it looks really nice. And I got the smoked one. I thought that'd be nice in the pasta. These dough balls were on a half price, so I've got those to go with our pasta as well. Yanis requested bacon and eggs on muffins with hollandaise sauce, so I got some hollandaise. Probably should have a go at making my own hollandaise, but this is very nice and very easy to just warm up. So I've got that one. And then some store cupboardy bits. I needed some more oil, so I've got some vegetable oil. I was going to swap to olive oil because I know it's better for you than seed oils, but it's really, really expensive. It was like £8 a bottle, and I just thought I've already spent quite a lot. So that might be one that I can kind of get another week when I don't have as much stuff to get. So I've got vegetable oil, 2 of these high juices, a summer fruit and a Mediterranean orange. And then I've got a passata for bolognese. I've got some mince coming on the Abel and Cole. And then I've got a tin of normal baked beans, a tin of mixed beans, which I'm going to do probably like a sausage cassoulet type thing. Some cream of tomato soup for me to have for lunch. And then some rather tasty looking red pesto. It's a bit oily, needs a bit of a shake. Hopefully that will be nice. If not, it does look quite greasy. If I don't like that one, I will go back to the M&S one, but that was a bit cheaper, so I thought I'd give that one a try. And then I've also got a bag of whole wheat fusilli. I do like to buy whole wheat pasta where I can. Ocado, tomato puree, and then I've got some chicken coming on the Abel and Cole, so I'm going to do a classic Chinese curry. I've said before, but these Spice Taylor ones, if you haven't tried them, have got really, really good ingredients. If I can find the ingredients. Oh, there we go. So there's no chemicals or anything in there. It's just loads of herbs and spices and whatnot. So they're really nice. And we're going to have that with rice and prawn crackers. Got Archie 2 of his mangoes. This one is really nice. Mango and passion fruit. And then just a normal dried mango. Henry has been eating his way through the cereal, so he requested, this is obviously not very healthy, but he wanted to try the Crave cereal, so I've got that one. They wanted some Cheetos for packed lunches and snacks, so I got a pack of the cheese puff Cheetos, 3 lots of the British free-range eggs, some white muffins for bacon and egg muffins at the weekend, a wholemeal loaf. I am going to make some more of my soda bread. I've got a buttermilk in the fridge, but Archie likes this to take for sandwiches for school. So I've got a wholemeal loaf. And then the only non-food items which did bump it up by £7.50 was some clinical whitening Sensodyne and some Pronamel Junior for Henry. They were £7.50 for those two. So that did bump it up a little bit. But yeah, that is everything that I have grabbed from Ocado. Looks really tasty. I'm really pleased with what I've got. Obviously, like I say, it was a bit more expensive, but it's really good quality stuff, and there's quite a lot there. So I'll put this away, and then I'm going to share with you what I grabbed from Abel and Cole and the price of that, and then I'll come back with the meal plan. Okay, and here's my Abel and Cole order. So it's my first order. So I've got a summer 2025 little brochure and a welcome pack, which I'm going to have a read through in a minute. And the meat, the veg just came in a normal box. The meat one, I'll just show you in case you're interested and you're thinking of ordering, comes in this box with all the kind of padding. And in here, there's like ice packs, but I need to read what you need to do, but I'm pretty sure they take all of those back and reuse it, so you sort of put everything, I think, inside that bag and then flatten the boxes, and they collect those on the next order, which is good, so they'll be reused. And then this is what I grabbed. So I got a organic hazelnut milk for porridge and for Yanis to have in his coffees. That looks really, really nice. And obviously they take the bottles back and sterilise them and reuse them. So, yeah, got that one. And then for the meat, they had a bundle offer. I'll put the price on the screen. I can't remember. But you got 3 items, and it changes slightly, but it's always the chicken, a pork. So either I've got pork mince, but sometimes it's like pork chops or loins or whatever. A sausages or a bacon, and this week I've got the old English pork sausages, free range, and then a chicken, and sometimes it's like chicken legs or drumsticks or mini fillets or whatever, but this one is like either mini fillets or diced, I think, free range. So yeah, I'm going to use that for a curry. And then I went for the smaller veg box because I wasn't sure how much you got in each, but next time I might try the medium one. But I've got some chestnut mushrooms, some summer salad, a bag of potatoes, some broccoli. It's a nice big head of broccoli, a cucumber and a red pepper,
And then for the fruits, you get 2 fruits and 6. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 veg, yeah. In the small box. So I've got 5 really nice looking apples and 4 bananas. And then as a little welcome gift, they've given me a bunch of asparagus, which is really nice. Probably have that with our steak. So that's really nice. So yeah, so I had a half price off the veg box, but obviously the meat and the milk were just normal price. So I'll put the price on the screen for everything that I got here. I think I might have a discount code on my app. So if I have, I'll leave it linked down below. But obviously I'm not doing it to like advertise to you. I've bought it with my own money. It's just if anyone wants to give it a try, you can save some money. So I'll leave the link down there if you're interested. But yeah, next week I might try and get kind of 2 lots of meat and the large veg box, and then just get a few bits from Ocado or somewhere. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'll put the total price on the screen now, and then I will share with you the meal plan. Okay, and here is a look at our meal plan. So today is Wednesday and we're going to have bacon and veg pesto pasta. Tomorrow we're going to have Chinese chicken curry with rice and prawn crackers. Friday I've got some pizzas in the freezer, so I'm going to do those with some homemade chips and some salad. Saturday we're going to have spaghetti bolognese. Sunday will be roast gammon. Monday will be either a sausage tray bake or a sausage and bean kind of cassoulet. And then Tuesday, I'm going to do a chicken salad with those chicken legs, or a tuna sweet corn pasta bake, or I do also have some breaded haddock in the fridge. So it will be whatever's left over and whatever we fancy. But yeah, that's our meal plan this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video and you've enjoyed seeing what I picked up from Abel and Cole. Let me know in the comments what you think of the price and what I've got. And yeah, I'll see you really soon in another video.